Now I'm not happy here in Constantinople. We only have we have two pathetic town militias here. We don't want this. Epoxy troops. So we're going to build. I say build, I mean recruit, of course. The Varangian Guard, probably some of our most elite melee troops, effective against armour, good morale, powerful charge and good stamina. The most famous of all the Byzantine units, made up wholly of Scandinavians and Englishmen. How appropriate! The Varangian Guard were initially a military levy sent to the Byzantine Empire or Emperor from the Rus, which are now a permanent unit often used as royal bodyguards. Superbly skilled warriors with two-handed axes, vicious abandon, hacking down the Emperor's enemies. That sounds to me absolutely marvellous. Welcome aboard, my friend. Do we have some Greek fire throwers? Oh, I'm so itching to use these guys. I am itching so bad. We don't have a diplomat, although we can recruit him next time. Pronoia infantry. How many archers do we have? We have 2 archers. We have a lot of horse archers, which are not the greatest units to have in a siege, in my opinion. Although they are good for if you sort of lock the enemy in a massive mess out some gates or something. You can sort of go out the other side gates and flank them with your horse archers and then pepper into the blob of enemy troops. But that's about all they're good for, really. So I think we could do with some more, probably 2 more units of archers, although we only have archer militia here, and probably some more 4 more units of infantry. So we'll go for as many infantry units as we can find for now. Okay, 4,000 left to spend. I think we might as well start with the fort construction. So I think the forts are going to go around about here. If we take him out, Emperor Manuel, construct us a fort. See, 2,500. I'm sure this is definitely an increase in cost from the previous game.
Fortifications, my lord.
And then, of course, we're going to have to put in a unit to bolster. So we'll put in
Orders,
one of these.
my lord. Orders.
And take the Emperor back. And we'll build another fort. Maybe these might be too far out. Maybe we should have done them a bit closer. My plans might all go up in smoke here if I've put these slightly too. I might need 4 forts. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, learn from my mistake, people. So that gives us now 1,000 left. Okay, so we're done there. Where else can we recruit units? Anywhere we can recruit units will do. We need to pour units out at a hellacious rate. Town militia, not that desperate. Town militia, okay. These pretty useless.
Command me.
Lodicea, can you? No, town militia again. Smyrna, okay, Smyrna. Byzantine spearmen, better than town militia, slightly, so we might as well go for those. And soon as we have 2 lots of Byzantine cavalry, we shall recruit those as well. 462, still in the black here. And that leaves us with roads, and again, as I say, we can only recruit horses here, so I think we'll leave them again. So there we go, that is another turn. I think the interesting thing is going to be seeing what
Imshi, infidel.
our good friend
face the might of Islam.
does down here. He's a noisy chap, isn't he?
Orders.
I think we're done. I think so. Right, I'm just going to create 3 rolling saves. I won't save after every single turn, of course. Just creating the saves now. Where's he going? He's going away from my lands. Maybe he's going to fight the Principality of Antioch, which will be great for us. Draw the attention away, which is another reason why getting a ceasefire with the Turks might be a good idea. Because if we get a ceasefire with the Turks, their other enemies is Antioch. They might divert their attention away from us, focusing it purely on those Antiochans. I think we should maybe try again for another ceasefire with the Turks. Maybe offering them slightly more cash, maybe even 1,000 florins. I mean, we're not exactly poor at the moment, especially with an extra 2,500 florin gift. So the troops are continue to be amassed, and now we have. He's a mean leader. Do you know why? Because he's taxing the hell out of his populace. But as I said, it is a necessity. You'll be thanking me soon, people, when in 50 years' time our empire is thriving back to the glory days of our forefathers. You shall be looking back on me saying, yes, he was an evil bastard, but he was, he did it for a good cause, you know? Anyway, I think this will be the last turn, to be honest with you. I'm actually recording, this is the first time I've recorded any game in 1920 by 1080 resolution, and the video files are absolutely huge. 1 minute's worth of footage was 3 gigabytes. So yeah, an hour's video, it's going to take up my whole hard drive. So yeah. Okay, so here we go, continuing to amass the troops.
Command me.
Oh, well, you can't fit inside, so you can stand outside.
Command me.
Can you stand outside in the sun? Get a suntan, you know, sit on the back in the lovely weather. Sip some wine or something. Take the load off your feet.
Yes.
Because you'll have some hard work to do very shortly.
March. A
Right.
day's march ends.
A full day's march. And we have some more recruitments
Command me.
here. We are going to
Your
use
Majesty.
them. Take them up on the merry path.
Onward.
Doing a merry dance. Okay, so once again, I'm just going to put my peepers out.
Without a trace.
I'm intrigued as to where he's going. But I'm also intrigued as to what's up here. So we'll go up there instead.
As you wish.
Get an eye on the enemy further into their own lands. And it's looking rather empty. As our prince
Your will.
continues to march back towards Heraclea,
March. We can march no further today.
our spy is going to meet in the middle.
As you wish.
He's going to come down here, sort of over here, and join up forces just to scout out the enemy in our immediate vicinity. I'm not too interested about what's happening down here. I'm nowhere near there. That's no interest to me. What's interest to me is what is happening closer to my own lands, and keeping an eye on those dastardly Turks for any hint of a backstab.
Hello, Your Highness.
Keep going.
I shall approach this delicately,
Yes.
representing our people.
Delicacy and skillful manipulation of the enemy is paramount right now. It's a good job I paid you to go to all those foreign schools of excellence in diplomacy. It shall come in handy. So unit movements. I think we did. I say we were going to recruit a priest here? I think I did. Do we have? Oh, did I? No, I recruited one. I recruited him. Here he is. Look, piety 1 shows no real sense of spirituality. I can't get the staff these days. But go!
Stopping to pray, my lord.
Pray? Can you even pray?
Yes, my lord.
Looks like you can't even read, let alone pray, my friend. So, how much cash do we have to spare? Ooh, almost 10,000 florins to use. So, once again, unit movements are complete.
Yes.
Pretty much. So we'll just finish off this turn by our usual, looking at things to build. Look at this, a mining network. That can only be beneficial in the long run, can't it? So we'll build it. Laodicea. Still, I am not convinced that you need any assistance from any of these buildings just yet. So we'll hold off for now. Oh! Town ready for upgrade. As we continue to retrain, upgrade away. No, no, nothing required just yet. Sinope is still building. Trebizond is still building. Heracleon doesn't need anything, and Abydos needs a church. We could do with some spirituality being brought to this slum. Smyrna, mines. Is that right? I suppose so. I'm still looking for building infrastructure. That includes financial buildings as a priority, of course. And we don't have a church here either, which is bad news indeed, so we'll put one in. Roads continues to upgrade itself. A drill square would be beneficial. Allows us to recruit Byzantine spearmen. So that's going to be there. We're probably in the red now for the first time in a while, but that does not bother me. We need to keep our cities and our castles. We need to keep them expanding at a nice steady rate, and that's the last city. Which then leads us to the final piece of the puzzle, which is unit recruitment, which we're going to give a break for one turn because we are in the red, and I don't think we can really afford too much more recruitments and stuff. So there we go. I don't know how long this update has been. It feels like it's been probably around about 45 minutes. It's a nice steady start. Slow and steady wins the race. I am a firm believer of that. It's never failed me yet, although I do intend this LP, out of all my campaigns, I do intend this to be one of the more aggressive of them. Obviously Shogun I played a very defensive strategy, mainly based on defending my settlements and then counter-attacking the enemy. This one I am going to be amassing armies and blitzing through, not ridiculously quickly. I'm not a blitzkrieg kind of person, but I do aim to bring holy hellfire and death upon my enemies. And the sooner we get underway,
Yes, Lord.
the better. Now, one feature of this campaign, like other campaigns before it, especially Medieval 2, is going to be welcoming your thoughts and opinions. You've seen what I've done. I thought I would try playing the music in this campaign, but I don't think I will. In all the other Medieval 2, for instance, I played the entire campaign apart from the last set of updates without music, and it does grate on you after a while. Yeah, like in previous campaigns, I welcome your thoughts, your opinions, your strategies on how we can get our empire thriving. Now, you can make your comments and suggestions as members of my people, Emperor Manuel's people. You have the voice to make things happen. If you're not happy with certain things in this empire, if you're not happy with the way I'm handling certain decisions, if you're not happy with where my military is going, if you're not happy with the fact that I might be leaving 2 settlements pretty much out to dry, if you want to see certain settlements converted into castles, if you want to see me taking different settlements, if you're not happy with the fact that I'm trying to get a peace with the Turks, you can comment on any of that and more, and I will take it into consideration for use or for possible implementation into my next set of parts. I welcome your comments and suggestions. I welcome your opinions. Please speak out and help me to maybe form better strategies, better plans, more slick, smooth preparations to assist this empire in becoming once again the greatest empire in the world. 2 ways you can do it. You can leave a comment on any of the comments pages of the videos. I always look at every comment. That is not a problem. Similarly, I'm going to be opening up a Emperor's Council topic in my forum. Link will be provided in the description, and you can leave your advice, thoughts, opinions, comments, whatever you want to leave there in the forum. I will check comments pages, I will check the forum page. Doesn't matter where you leave it. If you want to make your opinion heard, put it in either of those spots, and I will see it. So there we go. The Byzantine Empire hopefully will once again reclaim its glory days. This is merely the first step. Reforming our infrastructure, strengthening our territories in preparation for Operation Bring Hellfire and Brimstone upon the Turks. Join me next time when we shall continue. See you soon.